So, what's your favorite cheat meal?
Cheat meal. Ooh, marshmallows.
Love
Yeah.
that. What's your favorite video game?
Mortal Kombat.
Very fitting with the current attire. If you had a day of Netflix and chill, what are you watching?
Oh, it's got to be on Netflix. Okay, well, I was gonna say Invincible, but that's on like Amazon Prime and chill, which is great. Um, ooh, what else on Netflix? I don't really watch much. What did I? I just finished watching a series that I don't remember. So I mean, maybe it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good a series. But I'll say Invincible.
Sounds good, man. What movie have you seen the most?
The Big Lebowski. Yes, and every single time I watch it, I see something different.
Excellent. That's always what you want. What's your favorite band or musician?
Whoa, man. Kanye West. Kanye West. He covers all the bases, a lot of different moods.
In 10 years' time, there is a movie about Kofi Kingston's life. Who plays Kofi Kingston?
Who plays Kofi Kingston? Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker. He's a Boston Celtic who everyone says looks like me. So throw some dreadlocks on him and give him the part.
Most definitely. And if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what song is it?
Ooh, music, man. It depends on the mood, man. One song for the rest of my life. Uh, maybe some Outcast. Spodioti Dopalicious. Spodioti Dopalicious. Yes. Yes.
Nice. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Pineapple on pizza, but no cheese. I'm dairy free. Yeah.
Nice. If you're stuck on a desert island, which three items are you taking with you?
I'm taking my iPhone for sure. Oh, but is there a charger? I'm taking a power source, and I'll take like some weights to work out with. Some weights because I'll be a meathead over there. Yeah.
That's one way to get like Big E. Then you'll be. So, if you've got one, what is your secret talent that people might not know about?
Secret talent. I do a lot of different accents. So yeah, I do some accents people might not know. Besides,
we might have heard one of them. What's your most annoying habit?
Most annoying habit. I guess so. When I drive, I pick my nose a lot. Yeah, which I didn't know, and I think it has to do with like the mirror because I see it and I see something in there, and I just kind of start like picking a little bit. You know, that aggravates my wife.
And if you weren't a wrestler, what would you be?
Video game tester. I don't know what that involves. That was always my goal as a kid to be a professional video game tester or a wrestler. So with Up, Up, Down, Down, I get to do a little bit of both. But yeah.
Exactly. And what wrestling match not involving you do you rewatch the most?
Do I watch the most? Anything with Shawn Michaels. Anything with Shawn Michaels.
Nice. If you've got one, what's your pre-match ritual?
Man, I just jump around a little bit. It's really boring. A lot of people ask what my pre-match ritual is, and I wish it was more interesting, but it's not even like high jumps. It's just kind of like bouncing around a little bit. That's really it. It's so boring.
Nice. Who is the biggest locker room prankster you've ever met? Who's always playing
locker
the
room
jokes?
Prankster, without a doubt, Sin Cara. Yep. Every single day. He just spends all day messing with people. Every single moment of every day, he's always messing with people. Yes.
He told me that one recently because I got to interview him. That was great fun. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to expect there's a few of these, but what's the weirdest thing a fan has ever asked you to sign or weirdest fan request you've had?
I think the weirdest thing is always like sneakers, because people will take them off at a signing, like just right off their feet. And I know you've been waiting in line for at least like an hour or so your feet have been cooking. But you take your shoes off and you throw it right on the table, which is right in front of my face, and now I got to like sign your shoe. and this is, it's not an insult because everybody's feet sweat, but the lack of shame in just throwing your sweaty shoe in front of someone's face to sign always it's always a little strange to me.
I can only imagine. What is the best present you've ever received?
Best present I have ever received, my children.
Yeah. That's a great answer. That is an absolutely fantastic answer. I've only got a few left. Who was your wrestling idol growing up?
I had 3, and before I would kind of rotate between all 3 of them, but I'm just gonna give them all out now. So Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, because he was, a small guy. I was a small guy that wanted to wrestle. And then Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who was a high flyer and martial artist. He came out with the bright costumes and fire, so I emulate a lot of the stuff that all of those guys do.
Most definitely. And who is your all-time dream opponent?
Dream opponent, man. Oh, so I always used to say, like having a match with like Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania would be like the best, would be my dream. But I think it was WrestleMania, the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, I think, where myself, Woods, and E had a match against the League of Nations. But after the match, we got in the ring with Stone Cold and Mankind and Shawn Michaels. And granted, it wasn't like a match that we had, but I got to twerk with Shawn Michaels. And I've been saying this since it happened. Like, I feel like nothing really is going to top that, what I'm saying, for opponents or, it was a twerk off. It was a little twerk off. So, yeah, that was the one. So I don't really have one anymore.
That's almost better than any match could ever be.
Right.
So I've only got 2 left. One of them, you don't seem like a man that's guilty about anything, but if you've got any guilty pleasures, it can be music, it can be a wrestler, people might be like, oh, really? What would be your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. Yeah, probably the, I guess like sweets in general, because like the older I get, the less sweets I should eat. Because your body starts, like, the metabolism starts slowing down, especially this past year where we haven't really been as active as home. But the sweets make it difficult, So, yeah, I would say the sweets. And that, it goes back to the marshmallows again, right? So, yeah, the sweets.
Full circle. So final question. This can be anyone, dead or alive, wrestler, celebrity. You're hosting a dinner party. You can invite 3 guests. Who are you bringing?
Oh boy, I would invite Bobo Brazil. Yeah, Bobo Brazil for sure. I'll bring Shawn Michaels in there. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna take Shawn Michaels off because I've talked about him enough. I'm gonna bring Bobo Brazil, and then I'm gonna bring Big E and Xavier Woods, and we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You kind of had to put them in there, or they might have been upset.
I was gonna put them in the last slot, but I was like, you know what? Sorry, Sean. I gotta take you out. So yeah.